welcome to Spotlight on Middletown, Homedale, Garrettson Beach, and Staten Island. Thank you so much for being here with us today. I have a special guest, and what she does is so important. This is Michelle Martin with YourNotaryNewJersey.com, and I would love for you to describe your business to us.
Okay. I'm a mobile notary, and I go to nursing homes, I go to hospitals, I go to real estate closings. People call me and say, just last week, my mother's on her deathbed. I need to sign a durable power of attorney right now. So I will go to you anywhere within 20 or 25 miles, and I will come notarize any document for you anytime. Most notaries charge by how many notarizations. I kind of feel if I'm at your house, once I get there, I'm going to stamp. So for one fee, I will notarize up to 5 documents. If you have a few other things, I will do that too.
That's good.
I belong to the National Notary Association, a notary signing agent, so I do lots of closings.
That's good for our real estate agents, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely, and title companies. And it's very different than if you just walk into UPS and say, I need something notarized. Because I'm going to take your document and I'm going to look at it and I'm going to say, wait a minute, it's power of attorney. You need witnesses. There are things I will do and sit with somebody that walking into UPS and paying $5 they're not going to do. These are important documents to people. And I walk out of almost every appointment I have hugging the person, making a friend, asking them to call me again. And you think, well, a notary, you just stamp something. You're not. You have a document that's going to change their life or their money or their divorce.
Absolutely.
And we've all been in all those situations.
I think that with the younger generation, you might not know yet, but when you have to make a will or all different major events, you need a notary and one that could look out for your best interests. And that's what Michelle is saying she does, right? She's making sure you have witnesses there that we were just talking aren't going to be family members that might cause issues down the road. You need people who, have to be a little bit...
Exactly. If somebody's going to question a document, a will, or power of attorney, you better have a witness on there who somebody can't say, that's your sister. I want a witness who's a nurse at the nursing home who is going to attest for that person's state of mind and consciousness and awareness. And I don't want somebody to question your will. I don't want somebody to question your divorce. And, learning how to be a notary and a signing agent, I'm told over and over, you're not a lawyer. You cannot answer legal questions. And I don't. But I will look through that document and make sure every I is dotted, every T is crossed, and if there's something we don't understand, we're going to look it up.
Well, that's so important. So how long have you been doing this for?
I've been a notary for almost 20 years.
Wow, that's really a lot of experience, right?
A lot of experience. I've been a signing agent doing the mortgage and realty and title agency stuff for about 3 years. And I started my own company during the pandemic because I didn't have work. So I started to work on building my own company, and even though I didn't have a lot of business, by the time we started coming out again, I was ready to go.
Yeah, I think that's what happens, right? It gives you the motivation. You need to go and start your own business and really just, that's where the most money comes from, is what you can make for yourself and how you can help people and not just working for someone else.
Exactly. And I have always, like I was telling you earlier, I've always worked for other people. I never had the courage to go out on my own. I liked, here's my paycheck every week. And I don't know what I was scared of. Was I scared of being a woman? Was I scared of, I don't know what, but anybody can do this. You can start something and build it for yourself. And once you start building it for yourself, it's a different level of commitment.
100%. I feel like that paycheck sometimes disables us, right? Because you think it's so secure, and it's not. It's not, right? The pandemic proved that for so many people, how unsecure that paycheck really is.
Right.
So tell me about like something you love the most about it, because what you do is so important. So was there this time that you just were so thrilled that you could help someone?
There's two things I love the most about it. One is I answer to nobody.
Yeah.
I'm driving in my car, and I told her I have like an office set up in my car. I have a mobile desk, and nobody is. I don't have the pressure of anybody but myself. I don't have that fear that I have to answer to a boss who's going to judge me. The only ones I have to answer to are my clients, and I know I'm going to take care of them. I know I will get there and give them the best advice and hold their hand and not rip them off. So I'm not to work and not be afraid of anyone, because I know I take care of my clients, and they're the only ones I have to answer to.
I think that's just the most beautiful thing of it all, right? And you said too that was both, right? You're your own, and then how you can take care of your clients.
Yeah.
So what's something that most people don't know about probably how to use even a notary, right? Like, is there something they don't know?
I think people don't understand that any document that's important should be notarized, whether it be even a lease or, of course, a will, of course, divorce things. But as soon as I stamp that as a commissioner of the state of New Jersey, I have sworn that any document is true and legal, and you never know what's going to come around and bite you in the ass.
Absolutely.
So for anything that you sign with somebody else, something you would never think of notarizing, do it.
So do it.
It's not. I don't charge thousands of dollars. It's nothing that you can't afford.
Absolutely. Notary isn't so bad. It really isn't. And it's worth it. It secures your safety and your future, right? So for those of you who are doing a will, you don't want anyone to contest that after you pass. You want things to go smooth and easy. These are huge, important things.
If you read the guidelines for the state of New Jersey, it says we recommend for a will and for any power of attorney, it's recommended you have two witnesses. It doesn't say you have to. We recommend it. But when money is involved, you want those two witnesses. You don't want anybody to turn around and question what the document is. And you can't believe how when you get done with somebody and you give them a hug because they just bought a house, or they just sold a house, or they just secured their future with whatever document it is. It's a really personal thing. You don't think of it like that, but
No,
it is.
It really is.
Yeah.
So if you want a notary who is going to take care of you, then you definitely have to reach out to yournotarynewjersey.com.
Well, it's yournotarynj.com. But if you Google Michelle Martin Notary, it's okay.
Sorry.
No,
it's abbreviated.
It is. But that's fine. You'll find me. I'm in Keyport, and I usually travel all over Monmouth County or whatever's close to Keyport. Sometimes if you're really far away, we could do something online. I notarize online. Sometimes if you're really far away and I feel like it's documents that I want to sit with and look through, I might recommend somebody I know, because to drive 2 hours and charge somebody what that would cost with gas and time, and I don't want to do that to somebody. I can meet you halfway, but there are some things that you want somebody local. So it's not beyond me to recommend somebody closer.
That's what we do as agents too. Yeah. I get referrals all the time for specific areas because it's too much to travel far away.
Right. I don't want to charge what I would have to charge somebody to do that. So
I totally understand.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on Spotlight on Middletown, Holmdel, Garrison Beach, and Staten Island. We've added some more areas. So if you want any information about a notary, reach out to me or Michelle.
Yep.
We will help you any way that we can. Thank you again so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I
Call
appreciate
me,
it.
text me. I'll be right over.
Thank you. See, mobile notaries, that's the way to go. Because sometimes you just don't know when you're not going to be able to go to the notary. Michelle will come to you.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Have such a success. Thank you again for
Thank you.
joining us.